Hey, visionaries! You are now tuned in to the Starts with a Vision podcast, where everything you do in life starts with a vision. If your vision is clear or foggy, you are in the right place. It's time to go take what's yours, because there's a vision only you can see, and a dream only you can dream. And now, your host, Mr. Starts with a Vision.
What is going on, everybody? It is Isaiah Fowler, a.k.a. Mr. Starts with a Vision. Let me say thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of the podcast. This is episode 304. And today, we're about to be talking about something that I've been observing for a while now. And I think that a lot of people can benefit from it, can benefit from the information, can, get their lives changed. So we're about to hop into that, the meat and potatoes. You know, I do not like to waste time. I want to give you some good stuff, and I want to keep it moving, to keep it going. So with that being said, you already know how it goes. We're going to hop into the quote of the day, and then we're going to go into the topic of the day. Now, today's quote is by somebody very, not controversial, but he is somewhat of a philosopher and a very deep thinker. So he's one of my favorite authors because of the books that he's written have been monumental to a lot of people's mindset, to my mindset, and so many different things. So let me say, if you are interested in starting a podcast and you want to make this podcast grandiose and make it reach people or make it happen, then I'm going to tell you to shoot me a text message at 678-841-7928. I am in the beta phases of launching something, and I want to let you know, if that's what you're interested in and really making it happen, then shoot me a text message at 678-841-7928. So with that being said, the quote of the day, it goes like this. Do not leave your reputation to chance or gossip. It is your life's artwork, and you must craft it, hone it, and display it with the care of an artist. I'm going to say it one more time. Do not leave your reputation to chance or gossip. It is your life's artwork, and you must craft it, hone it, and display it with the care of an artist. That quote is by Robert Greene. Now, if you don't know Robert Greene, he wrote one book. He wrote a few, but he wrote one book titled The 48 Laws of Power. Now, this book is controversial. It's very deep. Some may say it's, vindictive and teaches you how to use people and manipulate people. But what I've learned is this entrepreneurship thing and this life thing is a jungle. And since it is a jungle, you have to learn and understand how to operate in the jungle so that you don't get eaten and swallowed up by your prey. And because of that, this book is very important. This book definitely teaches you how to, doesn't teach you how to take advantage of people. It teaches you how to not get taken advantage of. It teaches you how to protect yourself. So this quote, meaning don't leave your reputation to chance or gossip. Don't ever do anything that's going to make people gossip about you or make people question you. Because the second you do that, it is a wrap. It is your life's artwork. Your reputation is your life. Your reputation is what represents you as a person, as a man, as a woman, as an entrepreneur, as a business professional, everything. You must craft it, hone it. You must craft it and hone it. Meaning you need to work on your reputation every single day. Every single day, people need to know exactly who you are, why you're so amazing, why you're so awesome. And from there, you display it with the care of an artist. So your reputation is an artwork, is your life's artwork. You need to display it with the care of an artist. Display it with care. Put the best version of you out there every single day consistently. That's what it's about. So that is the quote of the day by Robert Greene. And the topic of the day is, I'm going to tell you guys, I definitely want you, and I definitely need you, and a lot of people, to stop trying to be authentic. Stop trying to be authentic. What do I mean by this? It's a lot of people out there, they are trying to be authentic. When I say trying to be authentic, this is what I mean. They listen to people say, make sure you try to be as authentic as possible in your marketing. Make sure you're trying to be you all the time. Look, you cannot try to be you. You cannot try to be real. You cannot try to be authentic. But you know what you can be? You can be authentic. You can be yourself. Think about it. How many times have you heard people say, try to be authentic, instead of actually saying, be authentic? When you try to be authentic, it's so obvious. Because you are trying something that is not you. And in turn, that dilutes who you are and it waters you down. So, for example, let me give you a perfect example. This is a whole new podcast in itself, but I'm going to give you a brief version. So I took a training earlier this year, like in the beginning of the year. I took a training and I tried to apply this training. I tried to do it exactly to the T because I wanted to make money. Now, when I did this training, here's the thing. This is exactly what I did. I followed everything to the T. I did exactly what he said. I did exactly how he said to do it. Now, I made my offer, everything. When I did that, I made $0. $0. And I was devastated. I was pissed off. I was angry. I was mad. I was everything. But you know what? I learned something. I learned something from that experience. And what I learned is I cannot try to be like somebody else. I had went away from my authentic self just a little bit. And even if you get away from your authentic self just a tiny bit, what happens is it's so obvious to the world and people will not buy from you. They won't like you. They won't trust you. If they don't feel like you're being you, they're not going to shop with you. They're not going to work with you. And that's why it's so important to actually be you and stop playing these games. So that's what happened to me. Now, if you are yourself unapologetically at all times, do you know what's going to happen? People are going to recognize that because there's a saying in this, and it goes, real recognize real. And what real recognize real means is a person who is real with themselves, a person who knows themselves, a person who knows exactly who they are. Do you know that if they see somebody else out there who is not real, that energy is going to exude out of their pores and they're going to know this person is being fake. They're trying too hard. Have you ever heard that? This person is trying too hard. Think about it. Think about that. So it happens all the time. People are trying to be like somebody else just because they got some training and that training said, do it just like this. It's going to work. Just because somebody said, do it like this, that does not mean it's going to work exactly like that. You have to put your own flavor on things. You have to put your own flavor on things. You have to stop watering yourself down because somebody else's skill or their strength may be one thing and it may be something that they're telling you to do, but they're telling you to do it from their perspective and their strength. But what if your strength is not the same as their strength? So you do it, but it's not as strong as when they did it. Now you're mad, you're pissed off, and you're trying to figure out what happened, why this happened, etc., etc., etc. Why? Why don't you just say, you know what? I'm going to be me. I took this training. I understand the principles and the basis of everything, but I'm just going to be me. Stop trying to be somebody else. The original is always better than the copy version. Think about it. From the shoes to the songs, remixes are not always better. People always want to hear the original. People always want to hear the classic. Always. And also, when you are not authentic and you are copying other people, not only do you water yourself down, yes, but also this is what happens. You definitely are giving someone else credit and you don't even know it. Because people can see who you learn from. If you are always talking about X, Y, and Z, then what happens is that's what you're going to be teaching. And if you're teaching that, then tell me what happens. People are going to say, this person sounds just like, whatever. They're going to say they got this from them. So instead of going to you, they're going to go to them. You have to be somebody who has knowledge and information and an energy about yourself that nobody can track anything to. They know that this is you. They know that this comes from you. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. So I urge you guys, stop trying to be authentic and just be authentic. Quit copying all these other marketers. Quit copying all these other marketing gurus who are telling you to do X, Y, and Z. Know the principles, but do it your way. Because your way is going to come off the best. Your way is going to come off the best way possible. I'm telling you, I've made the mistakes. And since I've made the mistakes, I do not want you to make the mistakes. I just don't. I want you to benefit from the mistakes that I have made. So I say that to say, stop trying to be authentic. Be yourself. This is permission. Be yourself 100%, and I promise you, things are going to be good. Things are going to be okay. Stop trying to be like everybody else and make it happen for yourself. So that's today's episode. If you're interested in starting a podcast the right way, shoot me a text message at 678-841-7928. Talk to you on the next show.
Thanks for listening to the Starts With a Vision podcast. Come get your vision clear at www.startswithavision.com. See you there.